brought to you by Gitanjali Salon, Channi Himmat, Jammu. Follow Ruchika Makeovers on Facebook and Instagram for best bridal makeup in town.
Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I'm Mannat Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin.
The Sri Amarnath Ji Shrine Board on Tuesday said that this year's Amarnath Yatra has been cancelled due to conditions created by COVID-19. The decision was taken at a meeting of Sri Amarnath Ji Shrine Board to discuss the conduct of the Yatra 2020. The meeting was presided by Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu, who is the chairman of Sri Amarnath Ji Shrine Board. Jammu and Kashmir on Tuesday recorded 608 new COVID-19 cases, raising the tally in the Union Territory to 15,258 as 9 fresh fatalities pushed the death toll to 263. Among the 608 fresh cases, 106 were reported from Jammu region and 502 from Kashmir. There are now 6,540 active cases in the Union Territory, while 8,455 patients have recovered from the infection. With a spike of 37,724 cases and 648 deaths reported in the last 24 hours, the total number of COVID-19 cases in India stands at 11,92,915, according to the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The total number of cases includes 4,11,133 active cases, 7,53,050 cured or discharged or migrated, and 28,732 deaths, the Health Ministry informed. Pakistani troops violated ceasefire by resorting to heavy firing and mortar shelling on forward areas along the line of control in Sundarbani sector of Rajouri district on Tuesday evening. The Indian Army retaliated befittingly to the Pakistani aggression. On July 18th, 3 civilians were killed when Pakistan violated ceasefire by resorting to unprovoked mortar shelling on forward posts and villages along the LOC in Poonch district. Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu on Tuesday asked the people to come forward with their developmental needs and participate in government's decision-making so that the ultimate goal of equitable development is achieved. The Lieutenant Governor was on his visit to Baramulla, where he interacted with around 20 public delegations to get the first-hand appraisal of local issues and gather feedback about the developmental aspirations of the people of the district. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh on Tuesday said that the rural road projects in Jammu and Kashmir proposed by local body representatives like Sarpanchs should be given top priority. He said the Modi government has taken a historic initiative of conducting local body elections in the state, and we would be failing in our duty if the opinions and views of the elected office bearers of these bodies are not given priority. Singh issued clear instructions to authorities that the lists of roads in rural areas under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana and the roads constructed through Central Roads Fund should essentially include the priority and preference by local body representatives, including Sarpanchs, Block Development Council Chairman and Councillors. The Chief Secretary BVR Subramaniam on Tuesday chaired the third meeting of Governing Council of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana and reviewed the functioning of the scheme besides taking stock of arrangements being made to roll out Jammu and Kashmir Health Scheme. During the meeting, it was informed that the envisaged health scheme will provide free of cost universal health coverage to all residents of Jammu and Kashmir who are presently not covered under Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. It will provide an annual health cover of Rs 5 lakh per family on a floater basis to the beneficiaries, including government employees or pensioners. Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu inaugurated as many as 48 developmental projects worth Rs 151.79 crores and led e-foundation of 21 number of projects worth Rs 290.80 crores during his recent extensive tour to 6 districts in Kashmir. Lieutenant Governor also reviewed containment procedures and arrangements put in place by the DCs to control spread of COVID-19 disease in their districts. He instructed concerned to ensure all procedures and guidelines, including use of face masks, social distancing protocol, and all other SOPs in letter and spirit. Besides, directed concern to maintain close vigil in infected areas to contain spread of the infection. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Basir Ahmed Khan on Tuesday chaired a meeting with officers and representatives from various associations to review preparations for Eid al-Azha in Jammu and Kashmir. The meeting was held in order to find out ways so that Eid preparations are carried while maintaining all the healthcare guidelines in order to contain the spread of coronavirus. The Indian Navy's Poseidon 8I anti-submarine warfare aircraft have been deployed in eastern Ladakh to carry out surveillance along the line of actual control, and some of its MiG-29K jets are likely to be stationed in key IAF bases in the northern sector amid the border row with China. The military brass is considering deploying Indian Navy's MiG-29K fighter jets in a couple of air bases in the northern sector as part of efforts to bring in tri-services synergy in dealing with national security challenges. Divisional Commissioner Kashmir Pandurang K. Pol on Tuesday said that all incoming migrant labourers shall undergo COVID-19 testing in respective districts from July 23rd, Thursday. Divisional Commissioner said this while chairing a weekly COVID-19 review meeting to take stock of the situation and arrangements put in place for effective containment of deadly virus. He said that the labourers will be tested in the prospective districts of work, and in this regard, Pol directed all Deputy Commissioners of Kashmir to constitute 3-member teams and train them for smooth conduct of antigen testing of all labourers. A drone indigenously developed by the Defence Research Development Organisation is likely to be deployed by the Army in eastern Ladakh to enhance surveillance in the area that has seen a face-off between the forces of India and China. The drone, christened Bharat, has been developed by DRDO's Terminal Ballistics Research Laboratory, Chandigarh. It has been made to operate in high-altitude areas and can also adapt the extreme climates. It is also known to be agile. The drone can provide real-time video transmission and has advanced night vision capabilities. The newly installed toll plaza by National Highway Authority of India at Lakhanpur in district Kathua on Jammu Pathankot National Highway NH44 has been inaugurated. The inauguration was made by Ajay Kumar Rajak, Project Director NHAI. The toll collection for complete 4-lane section from Lakhanpur to Jammu was supposed to commence in the year 2012. It was decided to hand over the existing old Lakhanpur toll plaza to NHAI for the purpose of user fee collection in accordance with the National Highway Rules 2008. In continuation to the drives undertaken by JMC for city beautification and facelifting, sanitation drive has been started and will continue for the next 1 month. During the drive, desilting of drains or deep drains and nalas have been undertaken, following in different wards of JMC for maintaining clean, healthy atmosphere. Commissioner JMC Avni Lavasa has appealed to the general public to maintain proper sanitization, as without the help of citizens, it is hard to achieve the desired results, and to make Jammu a clean city, and it is a duty of every citizen to extend his helping hand to JMC for giving new look to Jammu city.